Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcana. I'm doing a reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm going to place 8 cards on the spread. On my left, I'll place cards for your person or the situation that you're thinking about. Could be a job, could be a family member, some kind of connection that you might be connected to. And then on my right side will be your energy. The center 2 cards will be the mutual energies. So, okay. For Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the 5 of Swords. We also have Leo energy with the Strength card, and then we have Page of Cups. Okay, so all this cup energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, emphasis on Cancer with the 4 of Cups, and the Moon card. Wow, that's pretty good. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles. Emphasis on Capricorn with the 4 of Pentacles. We have the, again, Leo energy with the Strength card. And 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. That covers everything, right? Yeah. We also have a couple of 4s on the spread representing, you know, that hard work is going to be one of the fastest way for you to be able to manifest what it is that you're working toward. The universe can help you, right? But just remember that hard work is going to be required in order to achieve fulfillment. All right, so Ace of Cups in the position of where they stand. Again, most people attribute these readings to romantic connections, but you don't have to be limited there. It could also represent a job, a boss, you know, a friendship that you're thinking about, or whatever, right? Just however it applies to you. But this Ace of Cups is first of all, it's an ace, so it does represent a brand new beginning. It could be that you're turning the page on a connection. Could be that you're advancing from one relationship to another. It could also be like if you are friends with somebody that it's changing into a romantic connection, or somebody might be developing feelings and doesn't want it to be just a friendship. So apply it how it fits, but it is a new beginning. In the position of where they stand. They want this new beginning with you. I feel like it is somebody who maybe is a friend and then wants it to turn into much more than that. So we have this Queen of Pentacle energy in the position of how they view you. I feel like this energy is like they hold you in a high regard. They have a lot of respect for you with this Queen energy. Wow, okay. So they have a lot of respect for you. You impress them. It could be like your demeanor. You probably take good care of yourself. You have high standards, and I feel that this is one of the characteristics that appeals to them. You know, that you strive for improvements in all the areas, right? So I feel like that with the Queen of Pentacle energy. You impress them because of your high standards. But we do have the 4 of Cups here in the position of how they feel. Could be that maybe they don't feel like they measure up to your standards. This is kind of a standoffish card. Could be that they're trying to think about how to approach. Now we do see the crab here in this image. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. To me, I feel like that's somebody who has a hard exterior but very soft on the inside. I feel that this is them contemplating, you know. I feel that they I feel like this person is very sensitive, that they're saying, oh, they only see me as just a friend. And, you know, I wouldn't say that they're feeling sorry for themselves, but kind of, you know. Yeah, just trying to figure out like how do they get out of the friend zone. So it's a little bit melancholy, I feel. We have the Four of Pentacles. Now it is melancholy, but again, like I said at the very beginning, hard work is going to be necessary in order for this to be successful. So hard work from who? Hard work from both of you if you both want it to be successful. We do have this Four of Pentacles here, which does suggest some kind of like maybe selfishness. You're thinking like, this is my time, you know, I've dealt with other relationships before, and I want what I want. I want to be selfish, you know. And it could be that you're laying out your requirements out front. You know, you could be saying, well, I want somebody who takes care of themselves physically. I want somebody who earns this amount of money. You could have this like checklist of things that you want out of somebody, out of your next person. And it could be that you've shared this with your friend and they're like, oh, they want somebody who earns six figures and I don't earn that, right? So I feel like they're feeling a little bit self-conscious because you've shared this with your friend, this person. You've shared it with your friend and they're like, oh man, I don't measure up, you know, but now they're contemplating, how can I measure up though? Or in what areas? If I'm lacking in one area, how can I highlight the areas that I shine, right? So in the position of how you view them, it's the Cancer energy. This card suggests, again, with that crab right there, it's kind of like the hard outside, the hard exterior, but the soft inside. And so I feel like you know this person pretty well, that they might be, you know, playing it cool, maybe a little bit nonchalant, but you know that they care deeply. I don't know, maybe you like this person as well, but because maybe this person is so nonchalant, you want to like balance or equal their aloofness. Oh man, like you both might be keeping your feelings, the developing feelings, to yourself. Neither one of you is really expressing it. Maybe trying to hint to one another. Maybe it's a little flirty, but it doesn't go beyond that. Maybe you two are both thinking it'll change things in the relationship, but you know, if you want it to be successful, you both got to vocalize it to one another, and second, work to work together to make it successful. So we do have the Five of Swords here. It is a conflict, right? Could be a conflict of interest. You could be conflicted inwardly about, should I take this friendship to the next level, or, you know, should we remain friends? Should I or shouldn't I? That kind of vibe with the Five of Swords. A little bit of indecisiveness here. Yeah. I think you like this person, but you're worried about how it'll affect the relationship, the friendship. In the challenge position is Leo energy with the Strength card. This is a card about, you know, to me, I feel like when I see this card, that this is the Empress, and she doesn't have to overpower the lion. She doesn't have to overpower the beast, right? It just trust her, right? And so I feel like when I see that card, it's just like you don't have to impress. You don't have to go overboard to try to impress this person. They're already impressed, right? So you don't have to overdo anything. Just be yourself, because this person is already kind of like smitten. This person is already in their feelings. This person already likes you. You don't have to do a lot to impress them. They're already impressed. We have the Page of Cups here in the outcome position. That the Page of Cups, you know, this card is like one of good news. Good news. It's about like a new beginning. It's about nourishing. It's about abundance, right? This fish is kind of like, I mean, for some it's pregnancy, but it not always literally. You know, it's like when a mother becomes pregnant, she's nourishing the baby, she's nourishing the an idea, nourishing her health, nourishing connections, nourishing people in general. And so I kind of feel like this new phase, I feel that if you two are able to communicate your feelings toward one another and take things to the next level, that that you're both, because it's in the mutual space, mutual energy, that you'll both nurture this to make it successful. So I think you'll find success in this connection. But I feel like it has to be communicated first. Both of you scared maybe to, it's like flirty, but both of you might be a little bit timid or reluctant to take things to that next level. But suggest that it'll be successful if you do. So, okay, let's pull 2 cards and see what are the supporting messages. All right. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's the first one. And the second one is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Both of these are kind of a card about playfulness. So go get your flirt on. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you, but means so much to me. If you want a personal reading in between these sessions, just reach out. I'll provide that for you. My email is in the description box below. And I think that's it. So we'll talk soon. Bye.